get your drinks up high, everybody feeling alright. Damn right, cause tonight is bottoms up. Throw it on down, like this quiet little country town and get up.
Doing well, how are you?
I'm good. What can I get for you?
Yes ma'am, can I get a Power Bowl meal? Can I get that with no sour cream, no guacamole, and no avocado ranch?
And you did want chicken, right?
Yes ma'am.
Alright, you said no sour, no guac, and no avocado ranch.
Yes ma'am. Can I also add a little bit of ground beef to that as well?
Alright, what would you like to drink with that?
A Diet Mountain Dew.
And you said you want to add beef?
Yes please.
Okay.
And that would be it.
Can I get you any sauce with that?
Fire sauce please.
Okay, is everything correct out there on the screen?
Yep, that looks perfect.
Alright, 761, and I see you at the window.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, you started.
Channel 12.
On promo code Z100.
Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? Today is the last day of January. I'm leaving Taco Bell right now. I'll show you what I got in just a second. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say hey and catch you guys up on a few things. So I wanted to update you guys on my progress from January, like how much weight I've lost this month, what I've changed in my exercise routine, all of that stuff. So we can talk about it over lunch. I'll show you what I got in just a minute once I'm back at the salon so I can eat. Alright guys, so this is what I got. This is one of the Taco Bell Power Bowls. They're super good. So it's got brown rice in it, lettuce, pico de gallo, which is over here, black beans, chicken, a little bit of cheese, but not a lot because you can't even see it in there, and some ground beef. I added that to that. Usually it just comes with chicken, and it has usually sour cream, guacamole, and this avocado ranch stuff. I don't do sour cream and I don't do guacamole, so I save my fats and I just add beef for extra protein. So yeah, and I put like 5 packets of fire sauce in it. So good. So I'm gonna eat this and then we'll talk about our current situation. So today is January 31st, and this morning I weighed in at 144.6 pounds. When I started January 1st, I was 148.8, so I have lost 4.2 pounds this month, and I'm feeling really good. I feel a lot leaner, and I just kind of wanted to tell you what I've been doing to lose this weight. I know it's not a significant, like a ton of weight. Like a lot of people probably expect like me to lose like 10 pounds a month or something crazy like that. I need to lose like 10 pounds in general. So 10 pounds a month isn't gonna work for me. But yeah, so let's just talk about what I did, how I got here. So before I started on January 1st, my fitness routine was very cardio based. So I'd gotten to the point where I just loved watching YouTube videos at the gym, and I didn't really want to lift as much. I mean, I still lifted some, but it wasn't like the core focus of my workouts. So I was doing 5 to 6 days of cardio a week for 20 to 35 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes a day, and I always did the Stairmaster, always steady state cardio. So I would do 20 to 40, depending on how I felt that day, minutes of cardio a day on the Stairmaster at about level 7, and I would do that for that amount of time, 5 to 6 times a week. Sometimes 7, because like I've told you before, like the gym is like my mental escape, so I tend to go as often as I can. My lifts hadn't been nearly as good. I would just do like the bare minimum. I would do like back day, I'd do some lat pull downs and some rows and some straight bar pull downs and like, you know, 5 exercises, not really giving it my all, not going as heavy as I could, just kind of, I would do like a medium range weight for like 12 to 15 reps, 4 sets of everything. I was just keeping it very basic all the time, and I wasn't really challenging myself with weight or challenging myself with reps or challenging myself really at all in any kind of way. I just kind of like in a stagnant place in my training. Excuse me. So now what I have changed this month is my cardio is way down. Like way down. So like I said, I was doing 5 to 6 days of steady state cardio a week. Now I do 2 to 3, mostly 3 if I'm really like just in the mood to do cardio, sometimes 4, but I feel like I have only done 2 to 3 days a week of cardio since I started this month. And that's crazy to me because I always thought I had to do a ton of cardio to lose fat, but I've lost more weight not killing myself doing cardio this month. I've lost 4.5 pounds almost. So, and I've cut my cardio down so much. So what I'm doing now is 2 to 3 days a week of HIIT training. So some days I'll do Stairmaster, some days I'll do treadmill. If I do treadmill, I do 10 to 12 minutes of sprints, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and I work my way up in speed. If I do Stairmaster, I switch that up sometimes. So sometimes I'll do like 1 minute really fast, 1 minute slow, 1 minute really fast, 1 minute slow, or I'll do 1 minute facing forward, 1 minute facing sideways, 1 minute facing back, 1 minute facing the other side, 1 minute up, you know, something like that to keep your heart rate guessing. Sometimes I'll do, like, I'll start at like level 5, work my way up to level 14 by skipping a couple, like within 5 minutes, working my way up to level 14, then bringing it back down to 5, working my way back up to level 14, and I do that for about 20 minutes. If I do the Stairmaster, it's usually 20 minutes of HIIT. If I do the treadmill, it's usually 12 to 15 at the most, because it's just the freaking treadmill kills the girl. So that's what it has changed as far as my cardio. As far as my weight training, weights have been my primary focus this month. I have been really pushing weight, like trying to do heavier sets of everything. Usually I would just like have a baseline where I know I can lift this many times, and I'll just do that. Now I'm like really pushing it, seeing how far I can go. As far as my leg workouts, I haven't been going nearly as heavy on my legs, but I've been incorporating my resistance band, and that has been the best improved area that I have seen in my body. My lower, like my hips and my underbutt is what I call it. It's usually what people refer to as saddlebags. I've seen a world of difference within a month by, I do lighter weights, higher reps, and I've been doing like different intricate movements and adding in my resistance band. So that's really helped me a lot. My upper body, I've been trying to do heavier weight, and I feel like my muscles are so much more developed looking. They might not be that big of a difference to other people, but when you look at yourself every single day and you train as hard as I do, you really notice a difference. So as far as weight training, my weight training has increased tremendously. My cardio has decreased tremendously. I've switched from LISS to HIIT training, and I'm really enjoying it. As far as my nutrition goes, I have just been tracking. So before this started, I wasn't really tracking anything. I was just kind of like intuitively eating. And now I'm back to tracking. I've been loosely tracking. So I like have a core of like an idea of how much is in everything, and I'll mentally put that in, and then sometimes I'll use MyFitnessPal and make sure. I have only had one cheat meal this whole month, and that was for Matthew's birthday surprise dinner. I had Buffalo Wild Wings, I had chips and salsa, chips and cheese, I had beer, I had cake, I had everything. So that day I went a little ham sandwich, but you know, I reeled it back in, and I haven't had a cheat meal since. I've been incorporating my cheats into my allotted calories for the day. So like I love Halo Top ice cream, so I've been like purposely trying to fit Halo Top into my calories the days that I decide to do so. So that those days I'll track really carefully to make sure that I can fit it in. Like a day like this, I know this is about 600 calories. I had breakfast this morning that I know is 340 calories. So I'm like allotting that in my mind, and you know, tonight I'll like keep that in mind when I'm deciding what to have for dinner. Sometimes I will just go ahead and put it in MyFitnessPal to make it easier for myself, but I've been doing this for a really long time, so I kind of know what's in everything. you know, I've tracked for so long. So I would suggest, if you are not tracking, track your food. That will make the world of difference. Also, my calories right now are between 1,700 and 1,800 calories a day. I'm not eating too low, and I don't plan to lower my calories until I hit a plateau where I'm not losing weight. So that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna eat my delicious Power Bowl. It's 11:40. I got a color at 12 o'clock. And yes, I drink Diet Mountain Dew. I love Diet Mountain Dew. Drink your water, but also drink Diet Mountain Dew. That's one thing I can improve on, though, is my water. So in the month of February, which is tomorrow, I can't believe it, I'm gonna really start working on getting my water back up. This is the hardest thing in the world. Hardest thing in the world. But yeah, my training is going great. I feel awesome. It's just going really well. So that's my update for now. If I take a progress, I might try to take a progress photo of my body in a before and after of just this month, and include it at the end of this video in the morning. If I do that, I will insert that here. If not, then I will just keep you up to date with what's going on with me and my body and what we're doing. We're gonna look hot this summer, girl. Looking hot. Okay, I'm gonna eat my food now. Have a great day.